Hello there. I am playing Critter Cove, and this is the end. I earned $402. Yay! That's good. That's very good because the cafe was out of some of the supplies, and I didn't have enough berries to cook the fruit salads to replenish. I only have half, so I like to go. I'm on the boat. I'm on the boat. And he's always telling me he has a bad time. Some of them they'll come up and tell you whether or not they had a good time. And he's mad because of the food. The food was out, so that's kind of a bummer. So hopefully I'll get at least one compliment. Best vacation of my life. I can't wait to come back. So that's why I'm saying, how long as you have enough fun stuff, I still made 400 even though the cafe was out of stuff. Come on up here. Hello, what are you doing? Huh? Uh-oh. Somebody's not coming up. He's just standing out there on the dock. What the heck? Here he comes. Okay. So, here they come. Here come the stragglers. They're just looking at me like, what is she doing on the boat? That's our boat. And I hit E as soon as they come up to me. Yay! We got another happy person. That's good. Come on, don't be shy. So I got 3 compliments out of 5. So now they closes the boat, and now I end up in the water because this is so cool. I sneak on the boat. And yeah, so this isn't anything that is like scripted in the game. I just kind of trained the game to do this. So the first time I did that, they just looked at me. But it's like they automatically like talk to you. So I love doing that to get their comments as they depart. So anyways, all this fun stuff that really makes a difference on making money. So I have the sandcastle, and of course these little pieces of furniture, they really do make a difference. I have this easel. You have to buy the blueprint for it and craft it. So that really makes a difference. And the barbells. Those are the 3 recreation. Oh, and the spring rider. So technically there's 4 recreational items besides the furniture to relax on. So since you don't have shops, just make sure you have a lot of fun stuff for them, and you'll make decent money. If you don't have that stuff out there, you're not going to make that much. So now I have 832, and I'm going to, yeah, I think, I'm not sure. So see these barbells? You can make these barbells. So if one of the residents offer you tires, take them. Like, even if you don't think you need them, because those barbells really do make a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up because I don't have any supplies to stock that with. Save your dragon fruits because they make hot poppers. Dragon fruits and a spice. Save those. Because having the snack shack really made a difference, especially since the cafe was low on supplies. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till I'm going to take a nap and fast forward it about 4 hours. Then there isn't anything to replenish, but let me make sure there isn't any message. He closes the restaurant at 6, and he's supposed to put a message if he needs supplies on this board right here, but he didn't. There was no message. But then when I got up there, he's like, oh, did you get my message? But I didn't get a message. So that's just kind of a bug. So just make sure that you check in with your restaurant cafe employee. Like, go up there when he's working or check with him after he gets off work. This is where the workshop where you craft all the things, the furniture and parts. You need parts. You'll need parts you'll need one part to create another part and stuff like that. So plenty of stuff to do in the demo mode to keep you busy. And so this box in the middle, that's your hot bar, and whatever item that you want to equip or unequip, just press the number at the top left corner of that box, like number 1 for water can, and then E to water. And I have these growing progressively, so the plants were planted on different days. So some days, like every other day, once they are mature enough to produce a harvest. Then once you collect the harvest, then they will reharvest every other day. But these raspberry bush takes like 5 days before they'll produce their first harvest. And the drumstick stalks takes, I think, like 3 days. I don't know why the berry plants take longer to produce harvest, but they do. Now the berries are, technically berry is not a fruit, but that's what you use for a fruit salad. So there's lots of recipes, but they don't share. The only recipe they give you a recipe in the game is the meat, jumble meat recipe. So that's why you kind of have to research in order to play this game. You have to watch videos and look for things, and that's what I try to do, is share things like recipes. For example, a fruit recipe, and I'll put it in the description of this video, by the way. The fruit salad is one of the requests you'll need for the cafe, and you will need 3 berries. And glazed veggies is a 2-ingredient recipe, and it is 1 veggie, and you can use the spongeleaf, which you'll find in shallow waters, and sugar. So definitely save your cooking stuff, like your salt, your sugar, your flour, and glazed veggies. Don't cook anything for the cafe until they give you a request. Like right now, I have like 17 meat jumbles, and he has yet to ask for meats. I'm hoping that once I supply him the fruit salads, that he will ask for meat jumbles. But I have yet them to ask me for a meat jumble. They've asked for fruit salads, but something happened when I tried to fire one of the residents, and the game crashed, and so I never was able to supply the cafe with the fruit salad. So technically, I've only supplied the glazed veggies, and now it's asked for fruit salads. And it'll ask for like every other tourist day. Like you don't have to replenish every single tourist trip, but like every second to third tourist trip, they're going to ask you to replenish something. It's just kind of random. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough berries right now. I only have 5 fruit salad plates. So that's, once I resupply that, I'm hoping he's going to ask for some meat jumbles, because I have like, oh my gosh, how many do I have? 17. Click on bag. See, I have 17 of these mega meat jumbles. And I have literally nothing for the snack shack. So, and at the end of the demo, they will very, very sparingly replenish your supplies. Every time you take a nap or sleep till the morning, it will automatically save your game. And then in the morning, like since I just watered these at night, they don't need to be replenished. And okay, so there's no berries. That's too bad. So probably what I will do is I will wait till tonight, and I will just basically, I could just fast forward, but I want to go on the hunt, use this time to go on a hunt. So what I will do is in the next 5 a.m. in the morning, I'll start watering the plants at 4:30 a.m. And then I will fast forward at 6 a.m. Once I see that everything is watered, I will fast forward to the next day, and I will skip a tourist trip day, because I don't want to be without food, right? And basically, you can still make money even if your cafe's out of food, but I don't know. You'll skip a profit day, but yeah, well, you can skip through time using the sleep. I've done it before when I didn't have something for the cafe. I just skipped the tourist day. Let's see if I want a seashell. Anyways, so the recipe for the snack shack, there's 2 recipes that you can use in the demo mode, and those recipes are, for the hot poppers, you will need a dragon fruit, 1 dragon fruit, and a spice, and that will create a hot popper. The fried chicken is 3 items. It is 1 drumstick, 1 flour, and 1 salt. And those are the only 2 items that you can put, recipes that you can use in. And now I'm going to show you where you can find the hidden cave. And there's some really cool items in the hidden cave. And it's really tricky. There's a place up really, really high that's kind of tricky. It's almost like an obby to get to. You have to go across. I call this like this area of the map. I'll show you where I'm at. So I am like right here, and you can zoom in, and this little arrow will show where you are on the map currently. So I'm right here. So you're going to go across this, and then there's a little bit of water here, and you're going to go around these rocks, and then you'll see that's basically where the hidden cave is, over here. See? And there's, if you can get to the top, I'll show you, of that particular cave on the inside, you'll get a really cool, like a shirt or a pair of pants. There's eggs up in there, and the eggs have replenished a couple. They do replenish. I don't know how often they replenish, but they definitely will replenish. Okay, now the way I go around is I just pan around and I just swim sideways because I don't like using up my stamina. But you do not want to go into this cave late in the day, because if you're stuck in there when it's dark, it is hard to get out of. And this is being really buggy. This is not cool. Not cool. Oh my gosh. And that's another reason. It may not be. You know what? It's not going to let me. I can't get in the cave. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. So when this happens, I will leave and come back. And if I can't use it, then I'm just done with this game, because it has been so buggy lately. So buggy. Let me try it again. Okay. My goodness. Goodness. I'll probably have to edit this part out. Oh, please don't be buggy. It has been buggy for 2 days straight. You can fast forward through this too. Just click on the gear icon or just skip over, whatever. Okay, I have 2 simultaneous games. This is the one that I'm playing right here. And wherever you are in the game when you leave, when you come back, that is exactly where you're going to be. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish when you start a game, they spawn you in at like a certain place, because sometimes I have gotten stuck in this game. Like, I was climbing a wall one time and I literally was just stuck. It was horrible. You're supposed to be able that when you do get stuck, just press the letter O, like, oh, I'm stuck, letter O, and it should like unstuck you, but it doesn't always work. Anywho's, but it's a new game, you know, so, but I have seen that they've had the same kind of bugs for a while now, so it kind of tells me that they're not really able to fix bugs. I don't know what kind of development team they have, but if you see the type, like in the Sims games, there's a certain kind of bugs that just, it's forever. Like, once there's that kind of bug, they'll claim they fix it, but then it just reoccurs. It tells me that they're not really able to fix the bug. But this is something that they should be able to fix, right? Okay, so that corrected it. So now I'm able to go up here and show you where this is really cool. This is probably my favorite cave to find stuff. But it is horrible if you're in it late in the day. And you cannot go in this cave if it's being buggy. Like, it's just not going to work. This is really tricky. So you want to go over here, right here. So you go to the left. So see this right here? I'm going to show you something. Up really, really high. Pan up. Over there. See those cones? When I've already got the prize, but way up high, there you'll see something like sparkling over there. You have to get up really high, but it's really tricky. So see those bales of hay over there? There's like a bush and those 3 cones, and over to the left there's like bales of hay. Over there, is where the eggs are. So, but you have to like climb this wall. And I apologize, my dog is barking. And it's really kind of tricky. I'm not very good at like obby stuff, but you just want to make sure you use your mouse to pan around. If you fall down, oh my gosh, you don't want to fall in here. And that's like as far as you can go, I guess. You want to get as close to that as possible, and you definitely don't want to land in the water. There, I made it. So you want to get over here, and I don't know if they have replenished or not. I made it. Okay, so they're not here, but if they do replenish, this is where the eggs will be. There's like three eggs up here. There'll be eggs here, eggs right there, but they're not replenished. So, but just so you know where to find this. And then there's also a really cool prize up in here, and it's like either a shirt or a cool pair of pants. It's, as far as I've seen, it's always been a pair of some kind of clothing. So see directly over there where those cones are, if you look straight across my head where those cones are, over there is where that prize is going to be when you first play the game. But that doesn't replenish. That's just like a treasure that you find. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get down without falling down there. Oh no! And I don't know if I can get back over there. Sorry, my dog is barking. I definitely do not. Oh man. You know what? I'm going to go back up that way. I do not want to fall down in that water. Regan, no. Oh, whoa. Hopefully I can land on... Oop, I landed in the water. But I'm really close to the ramp, so that's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to jump up here. You're supposed to be able to if it's working properly. There you go. And then jump across this. Oh no, I missed, rats. And this is really bad when it's dark out. It's hard to get out. Just use your space bar to jump. But because the camera's wonky in here, like sometimes you get into close places and it's hard. So hard. Because you can't see yourself because you can't zoom in. So you can shortcut right there if you climb on that bar right there, or you can just walk all the way around. Just don't fall off. But it's kind of like an obby. Like if you're somebody that likes obby games, this cave is a little tricky. But definitely I think the prices are worth it. And then back out I go. And you can either walk back down this spiraling staircase or just jump down, whatever. Doesn't really matter. There you go. And then you just, to get back, you just basically go the way you came. And yeah. So that's why you definitely want to go all the way around the island and look for things, because there's things hidden. And I just use my arrow key and swim sideways. And you can use shift and you can swim faster. I love that sprint feature. Love that sprint feature. And I played the game for a while before I figured out the whole sprint thing. I actually watched the video. Somebody showed that in the video. So, sprint is cool. And it replenishes too, and it doesn't have to be replenished all the way either for you to use it. And what if I'm trying to catch up with somebody? It really does help. Alright, so there's that. Nothing was there. I have, even though it'll look like there's like 2 eggs in the nest, you only get like 1. And I've got my eggs in my trunk, but I think I have like 4 or 5 eggs. And those are used for cooking. But again, they don't give you recipes in this game. They will give you 1 recipe, so you have to look it up. You have to look that up. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go out on my boat and see if anything has replenished. Okay. There are some... So sometimes on top of the sunken manor, there will be like boxes. Because you need a tank to go down into the sunken manor. But, so see that floating flower? And then there's a smaller one in between, like right there is the sunken manor. That one right smack in the middle. Look on the map. See where I'm at? I'm literally, this is the sunken manor. And this is where to look for replenishments. And you can just, even in the boat, you can just sort of pan around and look. They'll be right on top. If there is anything, I see something. So you can access the top of the sunken manor, but to go down into the sunken manor, you will definitely need a scuba tank. And what is the problem? See, that is a replenishment. Okay, so that's good. Got some metal. Because if you keep playing this game for a while, you will go through your resources. So definitely every time there's something replenished, you want to definitely pick that up. So that's one area. Then there's another area over here. And by the way, this ship right here is where you will find the pirate sign that you will need for the cafe. To open the cafe, you will definitely need the pirate sign. And it will be on this boat right here on the side. Whoops. And I'm stuck. Right there. So let me just take a look-see and see if there's anything down in here. Sometimes they'll replenish anywhere there's like sunken, you know, stuff like that. Sunken cargoes, sunken ships, stuff like that. There will be, and then out here will be when they replenish the supplies. Like you'll have floating barrels and crates. Those are really good replenishment because you'll get sugar, spice, and flour in those replenishment, and salt, and those you need for cooking. And so usually after like a rain, when it rains, you want to come out in these areas and check and see if anything's replenished. That's something right there. I don't see anything. Nope, but these are the areas that you want to check. Okay, this is Shallow Sands Island. Okay, and over here is Tropical Island. And you want to check in all the way around this island also. And there's sunken things down here too. Click on the map. So see this right here? This right here is an area that you want to check. So I'm going to turn back around. Click map to make sure I'm going, yeah, I'm going right towards it. And click map, I'm almost there. Okay, I have arrived. And then, now this one, you'll have to get out of the boat, but It's super deep here, so get in upright position. These are really deep. You cannot go down there without, you can't go down there. It's too deep, you'll die. Not without a tank. So I do see a Jellaloon down there. Jellaloons is a food source. That pink balloon looking thing over there, about one of those planks. But sometimes they will have things that's easy to see. But yeah, you can't go down there without a tank. So I didn't see anything right off the bat. And I have not seen a replenishment of the air tanks. I desperately would love an air tank. If I had a brand new air tank, you have to have an air tank to every time you refill a tank, you need an empty, rusty air tank. So without one of those, there is no replenishment. So on off days when tourists are not coming, you come through here and just look for replenishments. This right here is where you will find an old loom. You will need 3 old looms to craft a new one, which you will need for crafting. And then up in here you will find the blue healing berries, red berries, and those yellow berries that are toxic. And you need those yellow berries, and if you eat them, then you put you in this weird hypnotic state, and you talk to this statue or whatever, and then he'll tell you where a treasure is, which I've never done that. So nope. The pretty butterflies though, I love the graphics in this game. So I was hoping, I just want a seashell. I just want the white seashell. And this is where you will go to get the part for the lighthouse. You will have to climb up on top of this item right here. You will climb up here, and then it'll show up. It'll say E for dismantle, and then you will dismantle. There will be like a top part, and you'll dismantle that, and then you'll be able to pan down, and you'll see there's like an old broken light thing, and you'll grab that light. That's where you get it. That's the part you need for the lighthouse. And then you will get the blueprints from one of the resident NPCs or whatever. Okay, there is literally nothing here. So, go find my boat. And it's getting late. It's 5:30. There's nothing. But when you first start the game, there will be drumsticks up here. And they'll replenish maybe once, twice at the most. And that after that, at that point, you should be growing your own food. You'll definitely need to get some gardener. You need to get as many gardener. I wish I had planted more gardener plant. I wouldn't be out of food right now if I had planted more. And then over here, oh look, there's a replenishment. See that rock right there? That is a replenishment. Yes, give me planks. Please give me planks. Probably give me stones, but that's okay. I hope it gives me wood. Nope, 3 stones. That's okay. At least it's a replenishment. But I don't really use stones for a whole lot. You use stones for like campfire. Okay, so that's going to be, I think, the only replenishment. But at least there's at least like 1 to 2 replenishments. You have to really look for them. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. No, I'm not. I'm going to a restricted area. Whoopsie. I need to go this way. Yeah. No, I'm still not going the right way. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Alright. There we go. Is that it? Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way.